A lot has changed over the last 12 months since I started recording using WWE 2K. Because when I first started recording, Finn Balor was by far the most, the one person that I paid the most attention to. But now, Finn is in a different position, and now we move to Finn and Punk. It's Punk's Judgment Day as he steps to Finn Balor. And now we also are in the post haste of Money in the Bank, but with the Intercontinental title picture in a different position. It is now time for me to announce that the month of January will focus on the undisputed world champion Roman Reigns as we move to the Royal Rumble and we move to WrestleMania season here on the channel. Roman Reigns will be Roman Reigns month on the channel next month in the month of January. Punk with 2 headlock takeovers on Finn Balor. And now Punk's going up top. A Bam Bam Bigelow style moonsault off the top rope by Punk. And a 2 count. A Bam Bam Bigelow style moonsault off the top rope. You could see by him doing a little twist coming off the ropes and not doing a flat backflip. Or a straight backflip, I should say. But either way, simple but effective by Punk, and a double stomp takes down Punk as Finn Balor took himself outside the ring to get a little distance. And now, Finn is on the offensive. Basement dropkick to the side of the head of Punk. Finn is on the offensive, taking it to CM Punk. And takes him down with a unique bit of offense there from Finn Balor. Finn is now taking it to the small of the back, goes for the double stomp roll through, Punk reverses. Back to the headlock takeover. You gotta figure that simple but effective maneuver. The more Punk does it, the more it gets under the skin of Finn Balor. And it is Punk playing mind games with his opponent to try and get in the head of Finn Balor. Swinging neckbreaker by Punk, ladder press, and only a 1 count. Punk is picking his spots. Uranagi takedown by CM Punk. Finn rolls to the outside. Punk was on the top rope, took himself down. The ref keeps getting in the way of CM Punk. You know, the ref kept getting in the way of CM Punk, and now Punk is laying into Finn Balor with this combination to show how gifted in martial arts Punk is. Punk only gets a 1 count though on Finn. Straight right hand, knife edge chop, the high kick. Both men reverse each other. Punk showing his educated feet. Drop down, leapfrog by Punk. Calf kick, takedown, and Finn goes down. Knife edge chop. Finn, again, headlock takeover by Punk. It seems a little early, but incoming, you gotta figure, is a member of the Judgment Day. Incoming, you gotta figure, is a member of the Judgment Day. Wait, somebody's behind. It's Priest. It's Damian Priest. Damian Priest whacks Punk with a steel chair. Finn Balor is crawling over to Punk. Not this way. I think Finn is a little shaken up. Both men are getting up. I think Finn's, I think Finn is just clouding out the cobwebs. Or clearing the cobwebs, I should say. Into the corner goes Punk. And he's tying him up. Is Finn Balor. Shades of Chris Jericho with this one. A triangle dropkick sends Punk. A triangle dropkick from Finn sends Punk to the outside. Finn is now taking it to Punk as I speak. Finn gets DDT'd on the outside by Punk. As I spoke, Punk regained the offensive on Finn Balor. Punk finds himself back in the ring, but took an extra step to get back in the ring and loses the offensive, but catches himself on the ropes. Goes to a high knee. Reversed. I've never seen that before. And I've seen a lot of springboards. A springboard elbow strike. Simple but effective, and it worked for Finn Balor. Finn jumps on the arm of Punk. Speaking of the arm, Punk attacks the arm of Finn Balor. Balor reverses Punk. Punk springs back up. Balor reverses Punk again. Pele kick. Pele kick takedown. Punk. Finn went for the coup de grace. Punk rolled out of the way. Diving reverse DDT by Finn. Diving reverse DDT by Finn. Wait. 1916. 1916 by Finn Balor. 1916 by Finn Balor. But Punk kicks out. I think it was just experience. Simple as that. I think it was just Punk kicking out because he knew he's down on the ground, shoulders to the mat, he's got to kick out, and he found a way to do exactly that. But this is not easy. This is not going to come easy for CM Punk. In this one, Punk's got to work his ass off to get a victory, and he's got to work his ass off to get back in this matchup as Finn Balor is taking it to the Second City Saint. Punk pops back up, but again, Finn knocks him back down with a code breaker. Now he's attacking the knee of Punk. These two men, you gotta figure, are both gonna be in both are gonna be in the Royal Rumble for the opportunity to challenge the undisputed Universal Champion at WrestleMania. You gotta figure both these men are gonna be in the Royal Rumble, but one of them will have the momentum heading into the match, and the other, well, they won't. Punk. Float over. Neckbreaker by Punk. Punk's finding himself, trying to fight his way back into this matchup. Punk is trying to fight himself back into this matchup. Clothesline. Short arm clothesline by Punk. You see the blood trickling down the forehead of Punk. That just shows the damage that Finn Balor has done. But the GTS, they go to sleep. And Punk only gets a 2 count. Punk only gets a 2 count. He got the GTS in, but it wasn't enough to keep down Finn Balor. DDT right in the middle of the ring. Plants Finn. It wasn't enough to keep him down. It was a last-ditch effort. He saw the opportunity to drop him with the GTS, and he took it. Running knee. Bulldog. Vintage Punk. Punk doesn't give Finn the opportunity. Finn rolled outside, but Punk finally followed it up with a dope suicida. And I said a tope suicida, not a dope suicida. But back to the headlock takeover, this time on the floor. Back to the mind games. Punk is playing mind games with Finn. Simple moves that Finn can't avoid as Finn gets introduced to the barricade on the outside. Finn reversed it. Backcracker. The backcracker on the outside. Backcracker on the outside by Finn, and Finn introduces Punk to the barricade. These two got to get back in the ring. We are wearing down as Finn introduces Punk to the barricade again. I think Punk has gotten in the head of Finn Balor. I think Punk has gotten in the head of Finn Balor as the mind games have played a part. Finn is trying to get the count out. Finn is trying to get the count out on Punk. Finn is trying to get the count out on Punk. Punk, he was down for the count of 9, but Finn doesn't get lucky. Finn doesn't get lucky. Punk found himself back into this matchup. He found his way back in. At the count of 9, last-ditch effort by Punk. Uranagi takedown on Finn Balor from Punk. As now Punk is laying waste with the mounted punches on Finn. Giving Finn a taste of his own medicine. Float over neckbreaker by Punk. And now Punk is measuring Finn. Punk is measuring Finn. Finn reversed him. Finn reversed him. Sling blade. The quickness of Finn Balor is impressive at this point in the matchup. The quickness of Finn Balor at this point in the match is coup de grace is impressive. Coup de grace. Punk kicked out. Punk kicked out. Somehow Punk kicked out. I don't believe it. I simply don't believe how Punk could kick out at this point in the match. Wait a second. Shotgun dropkick. Shotgun dropkick. Finn is doing everything possible that he can to win this matchup. He's throwing everything he has to beat Punk. Punk. Again, coup de grace. And again, Punk kicked out. Again, CM Punk kicked out. Punk reverses Finn, avoids the basement dropkick. Jumping knee. Ladder press. And Punk gets a 2 count. Punk doesn't know what he has to do to keep Finn Balor down. Hammer throw into the ropes. Hammer throw into the ropes. Punk reversed. Finn reversed. Punk reversed. This is a seesaw battle if I ever saw it. Headlock takeover. Back into the corner goes Finn Balor. Punk. You gotta know what comes next. Punk is going for the Pepsi plunge. Punk is going for the Pepsi plunge. The Pepsi plunge off the ropes by Punk. And Punk finally defeats Finn. It took the Pepsi plunge. It took a GTS. And it took a lot of damage. And Punk took a lot of damage. But earned that victory against Finn Balor in a hard-fought matchup. What a match between Punk and Finn Balor. I gotta say, it's another match that defied my expectations, because when matches go past 50, when matches almost make it to 15 minutes, I gotta say, they defy my expectations, and Punk and Finn showed just why they are two of the best. But Punk worked for that match, and it was an impressive victory for the Second City Saint. With that being said, that is it for me, and I will see you in the next one.